Welcome, family, friends, teachers, and most importantly, our 8th graders. I get to call you that one last time today before you officially become high schooler. I stand here today with a mix of pride, nostalgia, and just a little disbelief. Pride because you've accomplished so much in these 3 years. Nostalgia because it feels like yesterday you were nervously figuring out how to open your lockers. And disbelief because how did you all grow up so fast? I swear some of you were half this height when you walked into 6th grade. And now you're towering over your teachers and over me. Let's take a moment to think about the journey you've been on. You came to us in the shadow of a pandemic. You navigated masks and virtual school, and enough hand sanitizer to fill a swimming pool. And still, you found a way to build friendships, discover passions, and become the kind of people others look up to. Yes, even when you're wearing your Crocs with socks, or bringing Stanley tumblers to class like you're all preparing for a hydration apocalypse. You have survived middle school. And let's be honest, that's no small feat. You braved locker combinations, cafeteria seating decisions, awkward group projects, and the roller coaster of middle school emotions. You've grown academically, socially, and in your TikTok dance skills. You've also become leaders, whether it was in the classroom, on the stage, on the court, or just by being a good friend when someone needed you. You've shown us what it means to be kind, courageous, and determined. I see you take risks, whether it was speaking in front of the class, asking for help when you needed it, or raising your hand even when you weren't totally sure of the answer. That's bravery, and that's growth. And that's what's going to carry you through high school and beyond. Now, high school, it's a whole new chapter. You'll find more opportunities, more independence, and yes, more homework. You'll meet new people, explore new interests, and forge your own path toward adulthood. Here's what I want you to remember. Keep being you. Be the person who stands up for others, who tries even when it's hard, who laughs at their own bad jokes, and who never stops learning. Middle school is a time to discover who you are. High school will help you shape who you want to become. So as you leave our hallways, where the Wi-Fi was sometimes questionable and the hallway traffic was always terrible, know that you are ready. You are ready because you have shown us you can adapt, lead, and grow. And you've shown us that no matter what trend comes next, be it fidget toys, slime, or some new dance that old people like you will never master, you'll handle it with heart, humor, and style. Congratulations, Pilgrim Park Class of 2025. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Before we wrap up today, I want to take a moment to thank the people who have been cheering the loudest from the sidelines, our parents and families. Your support and encouragement and partnership over the past 3 years have made a tremendous impact, from late night homework help to early morning drop-offs, from chaperoning field trips to navigating the ups and downs of middle school. Thank you for being there every step of the way for your student. And a special thank you goes out to the amazing parents who helped plan and organize the 8th grade dance. Your creativity, time, and effort brought our students a night to remember, and we are so grateful for the joy you helped to create for them. We couldn't do this without you, and we are so appreciative of everything that you do. And thank our amazing staff. Teachers, support staff, custodians, secretary, counselors, and everyone in between. You've poured your time, energy, and hearts into helping our students learn, grow, and thrive. Thank you for your dedication, your passion, and for showing up each day to make this school a welcoming and inspiring place. We have a full ceremony planned for you this morning. started. We are proud to start off our celebration with a performance from our 8th grade musicians from choir, orchestra, and band. They will be performing Going Home, based on Largo from Symphony No. 9, words by Antonin Dvorak, and music by Paul Langford. Musicians, please take your places. Thank you, musicians. You may return to your seats. While they're doing that, I'd like to thank Mr. Booth, Mr. Michaels, Mrs. Wetak, and Mrs. Ganos for their outstanding work with our PPMS musicians through their 3 years. Now, I'd like to introduce our Student Senate President, Alyssa Kobasic, and our National Junior Honor Society President, Brooklyn Howden, to share some words about this 8th grade class.
Good morning, parents, students, teachers, and staff. My name is Brooklyn Howden, and I was this year's National Junior Honor Society President.
And my name is Alyssa Gabasic, this year's Student Senate President. To our 8th grade classmates, congratulations on making it to the end of 8th grade and middle school. Also, thank you to all the staff at Pilgrim Park who helped us get here today, and a huge thank you to all the parents for supporting their kids throughout middle school. We would like to give a special thanks to Mrs. Sesterniak, Mrs. Nelson, and Mr. Bartley. Additionally, thank you to all our club advisors for Student Senate, Mrs. Steyer, Ms. Kendall, and Ms. Adams, and for NJHS, Mrs. Anderson, and Mrs. Frederick. We wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all those people supporting us through our middle school journey.
It's crazy to think that 2 years ago, we were 6th graders stuck at the zoo because of a tornado. Our 6th grade year was a chaotic start to middle school for many reasons, such as when a bus tipped into a ditch after the school parking lot flooded, and a freezing field trip to Lake Michigan. We did many fun things as well, like Greek Day and a field trip to the folk fair. We asked some teachers around the school to describe our grade with a couple of words. The 6th grade teachers decided on energetic, spirited, and full of potential. One of our core memories from 7th grade was the Rube Goldberg project in science. Rube Goldberg allowed us to be creative while making a machine to perform a simple task and have fun with it. Also, we will never forget the Courage Retreat, where we learned the value of courage and how to bring it into school. The 7th grade teachers described us as energetic, motivated, friendly, eccentric, rambunctious, curious, wonderful, and full of personality.
In our 8th grade year, we were presented with an opportunity to go to an overnight retreat to Camp Whitecomb Mason. At this retreat, we learned many core values while also getting to know our peers better. We asked some students what their favorite part of the retreat was. Faith Anderson said learning new things about people and making new friends. Another student said getting to know their peers better. The 8th grade teachers described us as collaborative, outgoing, energetic, inquisitive, crafty, original, resourceful, and witty. Electives have come to be some students' favorite part of the day. The elective teachers have been us with since grade, and we appreciate them greatly. A few of them described us as thoughtful, passionate, artistic, and zestful. Now that it is 2025, it's been 5 years since COVID-19, when we all wore masks and were stuck inside. After almost 3 years of masks and virtual learning, we weren't sure if we would ever go back to school. Our COVID years were very memorable in many ways. At Dixon, you would have a Home Depot bucket and 2 drumsticks to pound the bucket with. That would be our music class. We even performed with those buckets at 5th grade graduation. I also remember hoping my 8th grade graduation wouldn't be like my sister's virtual graduation at Pilgrim Park.
And I remember watching a different Disney movie during lunch because we couldn't go to the lunchroom. It's incredible to see how much we've grown since then. 3 years ago, we walked into the school as scared 6th graders. Now we are graduating and the cycle will start all over again when we enter high school. Some of us have been dreaming of the day we go to high school, and others have been nervous about it. A lot of us probably don't think we're ready, but we've come so far since 6th grade and are ready for the next stage of our lives. High school is a lot to take in with its tougher classes, extracurriculars, and heavier workload, but we'll know it'll be a rewarding experience. It will teach us how to work harder than ever and prepare us for our futures, whether that's college or something else.
To conclude our speech, we wanted to end with some advice from teachers in 8th grade. Mrs. Estes says, just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. Always try your best and make good decisions that will make others proud. Ms. Nakata said, be resilient, be yourself, and most importantly, be kind. From Mrs. Peterson, work hard, keep a positive attitude, and stay true to yourself. And from Mr. Galvan, ever tried, ever failed. No matter, try again, fail better. Samuel Beckett. Sometimes we're afraid to try because we're afraid of failure, but failure is what we learn from and is the reason why we ultimately succeed.
And lastly, once again, congratulations on promoting from 8th grade. Thank you.
And now we would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Gates.
Thank you, girls. Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Hintz, and I have been a teacher here at Pilgrim Park for the last number of years. 28, but who is counting? I've had the privilege of stepping in for Mrs. Nelson for the last couple of months and have enjoyed my time in this role immensely. I've had big shoes to fill as she was awarded the Associate Principal of the Year. What an accomplishment. It has allowed me to work with students in different ways. It's been a pleasure working with this 8th grade class. 8th graders. After getting to know the majority of you over the last 3 years, I will miss the smiling faces and high fives in the hallway, the hard work I have seen in the classroom and all the accomplishments, giving away candy during trivia lunches, and even some students razzing me when the Dallas Cowboys lost on Sunday. Not next year, that's for sure. As you stand on the threshold of high school, it's important to reflect on the journey of not all you have learned in your academic achievements, but also the character development that has brought you here. Throughout your time in middle school, you have faced various challenges and opportunities that have shaped who you are today. Character development is about learning to navigate these experiences with resilience, integrity, and empathy. It involves understanding the importance of honesty, kindness, and responsibility in your interactions with others. As you move forward, remember that your character will be the foundation of your success and fulfillment. Strive to be individuals who not only achieve academically, but also contribute positively to community by demonstrating respect, compassion, and a strong moral compass in all that you do. To show a culmination of our collective character development, we asked students and teachers to nominate fellow students who they felt demonstrated the traits of commitment, patience, humility, kindness, honesty, selflessness, respect, forgiveness, and empathy throughout their lives. On stage with me this morning is Mr. Farley, our phenomenal 8th grade counselor. Mr. Farley has helped our students navigate both small and big issues alike, always demonstrating and encouraging students to show all of the traits I mentioned. I couldn't imagine a better person to help me honor the following 8th grade students who showed exemplary character in their middle school career. At this time, I'm going to remind you, when your name is called, please walk from your seat to the nearest aisle and towards the stage. Walk up stage right or your left, receive your certificate from Mr. Farley, shake his hand, and exit stage on the other side. Our character winners for commitment will these four individuals come forward. Anshul Bairi, Sachin Mukhopadhyay, Amina Sulamanji, and Elise Bartanian. Commitment is a character trait that involves pledging your time and energy to something or someone you believe in. Committed people have priorities and stick to them, and they are reliable, dependable, and trustworthy. Congratulations to these four students for the consistent demonstration of commitment. For empathy, would these two students come forward? Kruthi Bella and Faith Anderson. Empathy is a character trait that involves the ability to understand what others are feeling and to respond to others' emotions in a supportive and caring way. Thank you to these two students for enriching our community with their empathy. Would this student please come forward for forgiveness? Emily Benedict. Forgiveness is a character trait that involves letting go of anger and resentment when you are treated in an unkind way. Forgiving people means to accept the imperfections or flaws of others and extend understanding by repairing relationships. Congratulations to Emily for this recognition. Would these two students come forward for honesty? Dylan Driscoll and Rashida Arabelli. Honesty is a character trait that involves being truthful and sincere in one's actions and words. Honest people are genuine and transparent, and they strive to adhere to a strict moral code that values integrity and fairness. Let's honor these students for their outstanding honesty. Would these four students please come forward for humility? Luke Enright, Brooklyn Haugen, Augie King, and Cece Shanky. Humility is a character trait that involves being modest and humble about one's accomplishments. Humble people know and accept who they are and do not seek the spotlight or draw excess attention to themselves, while also valuing others who they are. Congratulations to Luke, Brooklyn, Augie, and Cece for their exemplary display of humility. Would these four individuals please come forward for kindness? Bo Chernelia, ATN Justin, Brody Smith, and Mackenzie Wolf. Kindness is a character trait that involves being considerate, helpful, and generous without expecting anything in return. Kind people strive to have a positive impact in their lives of others and in the larger community and world. Congratulations to these four students for their exception. Would these four students please come forward for patience? Addison Burkhart, Isabel Levis Galvan, Luke Myers, and Gabriella Riccaboni. Patience is a character trait that involves the ability to wait or to continue doing something despite difficulties. Patient people endure in less than desirable situations through effort and optimism. Congratulations to Addison, Isabel, Luke, and Gabby for their remarkable work. Would these three students please come forward for respect? Cole Richland, Amika Taniguchi, Daisy Zimmer. Otis Multi-Brown also won this award, but is not here. Respect is a character trait that involves treating others the way they would want to be treated. Respectful people are considerate and honor the dignity, feelings, and opinions of others. Well done, Cole, Amika, and Daisy. Final character award, selflessness. Please come forward, these three students. Ganeve, Gurjakia, Amelia, Harmelink, and Alyssa Kobasa. Selflessness is a character trait that involves caring more about the needs of others than one's own. Selfless people are kind and generous, and they give their time and attention to others without expecting something in return. Thank you for your selflessness, Ganeve, Amelia, and Alyssa. To the Pilgrim Park graduating class of 2025, I encourage you to see every aspect of the learning you completed in middle school as foundational knowledge that you will continue to build on. I challenge you to be the best versions of yourselves as you enter high school, with a fresh start, not allowing peer pressure or other influences derail you from being a person you are proud to be, that others will aspire to be. And I'll leave you, finally, from a quote from the legendary coach of the Green Bay Packers, Vince Lombardi. 8th grade, these are words to live by. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Good luck and best wishes. Now let's welcome Mrs. Sterniak back to the stage.
Okay, we have reached the point in our program where we recognize leadership, service, academic excellence, and achievement. Many of the students sitting before me have impacted our school community through their leadership and service. In our program today, you will see the list of student members of each leadership organization: Hope Squad, National Junior Honor Society, and Student Senate. Thank you to all of these students who have spent countless hours making Pilgrim Park a safe, welcoming, and fun place to be. Additionally, I would like to recognize students who have participated in our APID elective, who are also noted in the program. These students were selected through an application and interview process and gave up a preferred elective for 2 years to learn valuable college and career readiness skills. Now, we would like to recognize our academic awards. The first award I want to talk about is the President's Award for Academic Excellence. This award recognizes academic success in the classroom. Students must achieve a 3.5 or higher grade point average in their 8th grade year to earn this award. At Pilgrim Park, in this room, we have 165 students who are being promoted today that have met the criteria for this award. That is an amazing number. Congratulations to those that have earned this distinction. Your certificate will be with your promotion certificate. The second academic award to announce is the President's Award for Academic Achievement, which recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. Its purpose is to encourage and reward students who give their best effort. At Pilgrim Park, we have 38 students who are being promoted today that have met the criteria for this award. Congratulations to those that have earned this distinction. Your certificate will be with your promotion certificate as well. The third academic award is the Panther Growth Award. This award was created to recognize exemplary academic growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects throughout their middle school career. Students were selected based on academic growth that they exhibited consistently from 6th to 7th to 8th grade. For this honor, students will receive a plaque recognizing this exemplary accomplishment. As I call your name, I ask that you come forward to receive your plaque. Congratulations to the following recipients of this year's Panther Growth Award. From Maz House, Maya Ahmed and Nicholas Dalby. From Aqua House, Bo, Ternelia, and Sophia Jean. And from Gray House, Jabril Garner and Yeva Kisma. Finally, I would like to present the Irvin C. Hosley Student Achievement Award. Irvin C. Hosley served as Pilgrim Park Middle School's first principal from 1958 until 1985. His leadership during the early years of the school provided the foundation for Pilgrim Park's rich and successful history. Irv was deeply committed to ensuring each student had an enjoyable and successful experience while at Pilgrim Park Middle School, and acknowledged the supportive role that families played in the school's success. Each year, students achieving a 4.0 cumulative grade point average during their 3 years at Pilgrim Park are recognized for their achievement. This award bears Irvin C. Hosley's name in honor of his dedication to the students of Pilgrim Park Middle School and in remembrance of his leadership. For this honor, the student will receive a plaque recognizing this incredible accomplishment, and their name will be displayed in our school along with past recipients. To achieve such an honor in a rigorous academic environment is a tribute to the students' determination, intelligence, and commitment to excellence. As I call your name, I ask that you come forward to receive your plaque. Congratulations to the following recipients of this year's Irv Hosley Student Achievement Award. Claire Anderson. Benjamin Chalakai. Luke Enright. Brooklyn Haugen. Sachin Musapandian. And Melena Zastra. Congratulations to these 6 exemplary students. All right, we have come to the place in our program where we acknowledge each one of our students with a promotion certificate. Their names will be read by their house teachers. I ask that once we begin with promotion certificates, you hold your applause until all students from a specific house have been recognized, and we will applaud for the house at the end. The names of our 8 RAS students will be read by Mrs. Kim Worth, Mrs. Sophia Schwabek, Mrs. Amy Steiner, and Mr. Tom Friesmeier. As they transition to the hall, student representatives Ganib Gurjakia and Rashida Arabelli will say a few words about their experiences in 8 RAS. At this time, I present to you, for the purpose of promotion to the high school, our 8th grade RAS house.
Good afternoon, parents, guardians, teachers, and fellow graduates. I'm Ganib Gurjakia.
And I'm Rashida Arabelli, and we are here today speaking on behalf of the 8 RAS house.
Today, we will be reflecting on some of the things that we have learned over the past 3 years being here at Pilgrim Park.
One of the most important things Pilgrim Park has taught us is that clubs are more than just activities. Clubs are opportunities to help discover new things and connect with others. Through these amazing institutions, we were all able to form great bonds of friendship, which we will carry on to high school.
These past 3 years have educated us on so much more than what is found in textbooks. We've learned the value of resilience, pushing through challenges, adapting to new circumstances, and supporting one another.
We are incredibly grateful for our teachers for supporting us with wisdom, patience, and dedication, even though sometimes we may not be the easiest to work with.
They have not only taught us, but also believed in us, even when we did not believe in ourselves. So to Mrs. Worth, thank you for bringing laughter into our days and reminding us that learning can be both meaningful and fun. Your sense of humor made even the toughest lessons brighter.
To Mrs. Schwabek, thank you for always trying to be there for us and showing us or listening to all the stories we have to tell. Your endless patience, kindness, and understanding have made a lasting impact on all of us.
To Mrs. Steyer, thank you for sharing your passion for math with us and showing that numbers can be exciting, challenging, and even fun. Your enthusiasm made us see math in a whole new light.
To Mr. Friesmeier, thank you for being more than just a social studies teacher. Thank you for being someone whom the students can confide in and rely on. Your constant support, jokes, and approachability have made students feel like they belong.
And finally, to Mr. Farley, thank you for guiding us through the 7th and 8th grade and helping us prepare for high school and our lives beyond. High school awaits us, and it is full of opportunities, challenges, and possibilities.
But no matter what comes our way, we will never forget all that middle school has taught us.
Congratulations, class of 2029. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce the 8 RAS house. Maya Ahmed. Bowden Haynes. Alika Amini. Claire Anderson. Megan Anderson. Japti Aurora. Riley Arts. Raghavan Arun Kumar. Landon Bailey. Anshul Bairi. Kaya Banks. Mason Bouch. Advik Bhattacharya. Caden Bitar. Marissa Bowman. Brendan Braley. Whitney Brown. Elise Bruckman. Luke Berger.
Kenan Calican. Joey Caravella. Matthew Christensen. Edison Kong. Nico Dolby. Brandon Gilberton. Dylan Driscoll. Rashida Arabelli. Tiasha Expedit. Ellie Fay. Lauren Fair. Abigail Fisher. Sam Friesmeyer. Riley Ferris. Henry Fuchs. Gavin Gary. Carly Gill. Raylene Gomez. Gopika Govindarajan. Eleanor Kogan.
Kniv Gerjakia. Louis Holbert. Leighton Hunt. Aaron John. Zayden Johnson. Arjun Kapkar. Nikita Katsonis. Sullivan Kruger. Kashvi Lankalpali. Scarlett Larson. Dylan Lightfield. Hannah Lynn. Raymond Lynn. Leonardo Lococo. Nezzy Malka. Joseph Marshall. Olivia Martin. Natalia Martinez. Blake McCord. Zoe Moulton.
Liam Murphy. Kaya Peterson. Alex Platt. Timothy Ramsey. Pax Reynolds. Nana Schmidt. Nora Schneider. Ava Schultz. Cece Shanky. Sophia Shorts. Advik Shukla. David Smith. Landon Struzeski. Samuel Tien. Hayden Vargas. Kieran Wagner. Caleb White. Kira Williamson. Muriel Song. Max Yang. Congratulations to the Res House students. The names of our 8 Aqua students will be read by Mrs. Tara Long, Mr. Jose Galvan, Mrs. Megan Peterson, Mrs. Shayla Estes, and Mrs. Mary Jo Jasky. As they transition to the hall, student representatives Luke Enright and Colton Evenson will share a few words about their experiences in 8 Aqua. At this time, I present to you, for the purpose of promotion to the high school, our 8th grade Aqua House.
Hello, everybody. I'm Colton Evenson, and this is Luke Enright. We are students from 8 Aqua who were chosen to represent our house at this ceremony. This year has been significantly different from the rest of our middle school years. We'd like to thank our teachers for persevering through all of our hard times we gave them and helping us grow in our final months of middle school.
This year was great, and we'd like to take this opportunity to remember all the things that made it special. To start, we went to an Admirals game where we had to fill out a worksheet that no one did. Mr. Galvan had numerous circles and told many interesting stories. Ms. Long and her adaptability in numerous events, and Ms. Peterson organizing the operations each month. Through our commitment and determination, we, the students and teachers, were able to make this year a success.
Since the math teachers weren't part of our specific house this year, we'd like to thank all the math teachers that had a little bit of Aqua in each house And even though neither of us had her, we'd like to thank Mrs. Estes and her sense of humor in all of her classes. Now, we'd like to name some more unique events, like Mrs. Pearson sorority backed up and causing an entire hallway to get shut down because of the smell, or that beach bus was coming in and going out of style within a year. Those things, along with multiple other instances, created a memorable experience in our last year of middle school.
And for the students, the journey is not over and the work is not done. We must keep going even as life gets tough and work hard to achieve our goals. Nothing worthwhile is easy to achieve. As this year comes to a close, we hope to remember our journey through middle school. We hope to use the skills we have learned as we travel farther in life and move on to high school. We wish everyone the best of luck.
Now the 8 Aqua students. Faith Anderson. Jesse Avila.
Let's go, Jesse!
Emily Benedict. Bernard Benson. Vidang Bedoria. George Bouchard. Joseph Bronson. Layla Braxton. Addison Burgers. Nicholas Campbell. Jenna Canizzo. Megan Carlson. Bo Cernelia. Madeline Christensen. Jocelyn Costello. Taylor Culbertson. Arthur Culver. Charlotte Chaika. Deepa Dandapani.
Bennett Dolan. Elias Dowdy. Grant Dugan. Luke Henry. Gretel Erickson. Colton Evenson. Colin Farley. John Fitzgerald. Caitlin Fontaine. McKenna Geller. Joel George. Weston Gromowski. Cameron Haas. Fizza Hamadawi. Amelia Harmelig. Theo Herga. Andrew Holtzmacher. Daniel Jaramillo. Blake Castle. Jude Casado. Isabella Knitter.
Alyssa Kovacic. Zachary Crescent. Dubo Lee. Emily Lenz. Jack Malicki. Isabella Malavic. Anish Mulready. Liam McDermott. Benjamin Metz. Logan Nicholson. Noah Mogren. Nina Monty. Sachin Muthupandian. Araya Neff. Brady Nyquist. Nicholas Olberding. Bridget Olson. Francis Purity. Will Adriana. Cameron Peterson. Samantha Peterson.
Alexandros Ramirez. Cole Richland. Will Richland. Natalie Rebecca. Liam Rovers. Chloe Sanders. Nathan Seseda. Conrad Schmidt. Benjamin Schultz. Abigail Schultz. Christian Skoransky. Isaac Slowinski. Emma Socha. JJ Steichen. Amina Suleimani. Amira Sultan. Kevin Sun. Molly Swain. Ethan Swanson. Cooper Tazala. Emika Taniguchi.
Eli Taylor. Samantha T.U. Katie Erfer. Ryan Balo. Chloe Bang. Elise Vartanian. Miles Vapraskis. Andrew Vogel. Adam Voss. Isaac Whalen. Steffi Wandler. Reese Warnick. Ella Mae Wine. Lorenzo Whitaker. Quinn Winter. Martin Wintermote. Tashay Wright. Rin Lani Zhang. Sophia Zhang. Melena Zastro. Daisy Zimmer. Let's hear it for Aqua.
All right, thank you for your patience. We have our 8th grade house next. And the names of our 8th grade students will be read by Mrs. Stephanie Percham, Miss Heather Ingram Ortiz, Miss Marcia Madawi, Miss Lisa Campanecci, Miss Allison Urban, and Mrs. Jane Bauer. As they transition to the hall, student representatives Juniper Oaks and Mackenzie Wolf will say a few words about their experiences in 8th grade. At this time, I present to you, for the purpose of promotion to the high school, our 8th grade Gray House. As Sizzle once said, it starts with trust in yourself. Even if you are telling you you're too young to trust yourself. I'm Juniper Oaks, and this is Nancy. Hello, families and teachers. Today we have the chance to celebrate and acknowledge all the amazing hopes the 2024 through 25 8th graders have made. Throughout this school year, we've made many new and strong connections, learned lessons, and built a strong community.
Walking into 8th grade or middle school in general, we're obviously going to times we felt insomnia, along with the times we felt we had hit a dead end. But as Marilyn Monroe once said, imperfection is beauty. No matter what challenge any of us students were facing, our teachers never failed to make us feel seen, loved, and included. Whether it was Miss Parcham's World War I simulation, Miss Camp's grace period, or Mrs. Isla's birthday pages, Miss Anna's birthday fortunes, our amazing math department's efforts on our education and enjoyment of the class, through bingo boards and sunny walks, they always make us feel at home.
We have learned genetics,
The Pythagorean theorem,
the in-depth details of World War I and II.
and the great telltale heart.
Our thanks go to all of you for opportunities such as Hope Fest, the Discovery Retreat,
Student council, ACP Blitz days,
and school socials we provided and assisted us through. Around the beginning of our 8th grade year, the grade house teachers, Mrs. Aya, Mrs. Parcham, Ms. Camp, and Mrs. Bauer, aka the grade, introduced us to great patience and celebrations, where we had the opportunity to get to know each other, play games, and spend time with friends. We have met so many people here and tried so many new things.
In addition, we've had so many wonderful opportunities to represent our passions. Some may do this by joining the wrestling team with Mr. Shoemaker, making beautiful music and band with Mr. Ruth,
Doing the musical with Mr. Michael, you work with Mrs. Food, or even shop with our many amazing coaches.
Towards the end of our middle school career, our grade took a trip to the Admirals game, where we all enjoyed watching our local hockey team on the ice while spending time with close friends.
We would also like to give a huge thank you to Mr. Farley. Mr. Farley has been our counselor for 2 years now and has helped us organize so many events for us. He has been so supportive towards us and extremely helpful when it comes to preparing us for high school. Not only has he done a great job with us academically, he's also never failed to make us laugh or bring a smile to students' faces. And for that, we are forever grateful. Like he always says, control me, we control you.
But let's not forget about Mrs. Bernhauer, our 6th grade counselor, who helped welcome us to PPMS and create a healthy foundation for middle school years. When leaving Pilgrim Park, we will always remember the amazing things that brought us. It is because of the people here at PPMS and all of you parents that we are able to be up here giving this speech today. Pilgrim Park and the people within it have shaped us into who we are, and we couldn't be more thankful. We hope the next year's kids and the next years see it the same way as I know we all do.
So just like the little more said,
We're almost there, but nowhere near. All that matters is we're going.
Ishan Aqua. Maze Baltz. Charlotte Beard. Christy Ella. Carson Emke. Christian Burkett. Joshua Hodge. Jeremiah Joy. Darla Knox. Ella Bronze. Elianis Calderon Gonzalez. Nicholas Cotillier. Benjamin Chilkai. Kriti Kanjiva. Kendall Chapman. Carson Desjardins. Logan Ready David. Michaela Tyson.
Jamari Durant. Sean Edwards. Jaya Savari Elam Golan. Charlie Fazio. Maroa Ganter. Jacob Garcia. Jabril Gardner. Jake Gebauer. Sam George. Jackson Gretson. Ella Griffin. Henry Gross. Keelan Hazemeyer. Brooklyn Haugen. Autumn Houston. Thea Houston. Brenna Yeager. Nolan Jans. Owen Jaworowski. ATM Justin. Matthew Casper.
Chloe Cousins. Augie Key. Yegba Kazema. Alia Blessed. Timothy Kucharski. Ronan Cuthran. Brayden Cundinger. Natalie Lacombe. Talia. Noah Lentz. Isabel Vivas Galvan. Quinn Longley. Leah Moore. Marissa Lovelace. Evelyn Lloyd Grant. Willow Lucchini.
Siegfried Ludwig. Jackson Marks. Braden Mathis. George Madsen. Jaden Menzinski. Luke Myers. Charlie Moriarty. Hematoshi Virgantanam Dhanalakshmi. Parker Nelson. Owen Neubauer. Asher Oaks. Juniper Oaks. Selena Palianti. Stavros Pavelatos. Eamon Patterson.
Yeah, Biggie!
Melina Pelican. Matthew Fung, who is not here today. Tamana Fulara. Aiden Powers. Luke Rentmeester. Sullivan Reuter.
Gabriella Riccaboni. Will Rebishaw. Megan Rieger. Nick Ring. Evelyn Roush. Matthew Rutley. Penelope Sideye. Jude Solomon. Kavya Sanathanan. Amani Sanders. Augusto Santos Salado. Lily Schoonover. Ben Schubert. Reese Schwerp. Hadley Simon.
Addison Smith. Brody Smith. Tommy Spark. Brantley Steger. Hans Stolberg. Tam Tran. Lucille Trotta. Evan Ulrich. Nikita Lupu. Gabriella Vizier. Jordan Wald. Ben Whiteman. Layla Wendelberger. Harrison Wirch. Arden Whitmire. Mackenzie Wolf. Pierce Walters. Elaine John. Congratulations, 8th grade. My goal is 12:30, it is 12:29, all right. In a few moments, we will conclude our ceremony with the student processional out of the gymnasium. I will ask all guests to allow our students to exit prior to joining them in the cafeteria for a reception. As you exit, please move all the way to the back of the cafeteria to make room for all of our guests today. If you are leaving with your child prior to 2:31 and you haven't yet filled out the form that we sent you about dismissal, you will see QR codes, just like the one on the wall there, that you can scan to indicate whether you are taking your child home. This will serve as our documentation for checkout. After filling out the form, you may take your child with you when you decide to leave. Please also know the gym will be available for pictures. You can certainly use the stage or any other area in the gym if you'd like to stay and take pictures. I'd like to give you a few additional reminders. If you have medication in the health office, we need you to stop and pick that up before you leave today. And we also have a robust collection of lost and found items in the cafeteria, which you are welcome to look through before exiting. Thank you, parents and students, for a fantastic 3 years.